Hey, babe, what's up? Yeah. Hey, I'm sorry I missed your call the other night. Somehow I wound up at the Vegas strip club. Can you believe that shit? How was it? I had such a horrible time. I just kept saying to myself, man, I'm so bored. Come on, you know I really don't like strip clubs. You know, who's really into that stuff anyway? A bunch of naked women, shaking their butts and stuff. Like that's disgusting. Come on. While I was there, I had to run to the bathroom. I nearly threw up in my mouth. Yeah, it was making me sick to my stomach. One girl tried to take me back to the VIP section, and I said, only if my girl is back there. And then when I got back there, shit, you weren't even there. I know it was Halloween, but damn, that bitch tricked me. The what? The $1,000 withdrawal? That was for dinner. No, babe. I ate around 11 p.m. I'm telling you, the food was so expensive at that place. Yes, it's Vegas. Come on, you know that. Listen. What I'm trying to tell you is that night was the worst night of my life. Yes, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Look, one girl was like, I have something to show you. And I kept trying to push her off and said, well, I'm currently with somebody. She kept persisting. Another girl pulled out her breasts and I was like, get them goddamn titties out my face. I cannot tell you how much I hated everything about that night. Yes, it was horrible. Tonight? Wait, what? What am I doing tonight? Well, I'm gonna just head back one more time to see how. Hey, what's up there, Wolfpack? Y'all already know who it is. And y'all already know what I'm about to say, so why don't y'all say it with me? Trucking is a bitch, and I got a lust for it. Hey, so we wrapped up our Vegas trip, and I already told you in my last video, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. But we wrapped up our Vegas trip. We had a lot of fun out in Vegas. Looking forward to doing it again soon. But if you guys seen my my last video, you know that my trip out to Vegas was not without incident. So even though we had a good time out in Vegas, we did run into some problems out there. So a continuation from my last video, I had a nail in my tire. First of all, if you didn't see that video, go watch it. I'll post the link up here so you guys should check that out. But I had a nail in my sidewall, so I had to get that tire replaced. Like I said in my last video, if you know about a damaged sidewall in your tire, you're pretty much guaranteed on getting a new tire. What I was not anticipating was getting 2 brand new tires. For you guys who are not familiar with how things work when you have a dual set of tires, these were tires on my drive axle, but pretty much any axle that has a dual set of tires, according to the DOT, you can't have more than 4/32 of a tread mismatch. So when the tech got to putting that new tire on the rim and getting it up there mounted and balanced, and then putting the old tire on there, we realized that there was going to be a problem. The new tire had way more tread than the old tire that was on the same axle next to it. So I wound up having to get 2 new tires. And as I mentioned before rebates or whatever you want to call it from Bridgestone and through TSH, these tires about $700 a pop. All right, so we're talking $1,400 just to replace those 2 tires, not to mention the service call to come out there to jump my truck, which was dead. So once again, we're spending money, and like I said in my last video, my trucking business is becoming a liability. All right. And there's one thing I will say, though. If I ever go broke, it's not going to be from trucking. I will shut up shop, close the doors long before I go broke. But having said that, these past couple weeks and months, coupled with the declining freight market, the shitty freight rates, and everything that's going on, is not looking good for my business. I'm just being honest with you. And the reason that I post what I post, like I said in my other videos, I'm not trying to sugarcoat shit. I'll let you know the real deal on what's going on out here from my perspective, all right? I'm just one driver out here trying to get their business off the ground. So this is just my one perspective, but I'm giving you an unfiltered view of it, all right? I know some other folks don't like showing when things are down, but I'm showing you when things are down. And right now, things are down, and they've been down for a while. Just because things are down doesn't mean that I'm not going to go out and have fun and enjoy myself, because life is short. But trucking is a bitch right now, that's for sure. You know, the freight market is crazy. The freight rates are crazy. And when you have breakdowns, you know, it throws so much out of whack with your business. You got high fuel prices. Shit, I was paying over $5 a gallon when I was out west. But like I said, I wrapped up my Vegas trip, and we're already heading back east. But fuel was over $5 a gallon out west. Now, you know, to be honest with you, I don't know how long I can sustain taking these kinds of L's, all right? Loss after loss after loss. Eventually, I will be broke. But like I said, before I go broke in trucking, I'll have to exit up out of here. I'll have to take the off-ramp, take the exit, and hop about the game. There's a lot of companies right now, brokers, carriers, all types of companies in the trucking industry that are closing up shop, closing doors, going out of business, filing bankruptcy, doing all kinds of stuff. I'm just a one-man, one-show, one-truck operation, doing what I can do to kind of hold things together. But I gotta let you know, it's not easy. It is definitely not easy trying to keep this ship upright. But like I said, we're gonna keep trying to do what we gotta do, keep pushing, keep seeing if we can survive this freight market. But from what analysts are saying, there's like another 70 plus weeks left before the freight market corrects itself fully. I really don't know if I have it in me to make it 70 plus weeks. I'm just being honest. But in the end, well, we'll see. But I can tell you, it's not looking good. I can't continue to take loss after loss. God knows I've taken a lot of L's since I've been out here in this trucking game. Since I've, left being a company driver for another company. Now, I told you I'm still a company driver. I just, I'm a company driver for my own company. So, but ever since I came out here and started to do my own thing, the freight market was good while it lasted. But unfortunately, things took a turn at a bad time. Starting your trucking business, and then, shortly after, the freight market just decides it wants to do a nosedive and decline on you. But that's all I got in this video, guys. Like I said, if I ever go broke, it won't be from trucking. I'll have to take the off-ramp before that happens. But this is Lone Wolf Trucker, and I'm signing out. Peace.